This week we had the NFL draft. Tonight though we have the WWE draft, and the only thing more predictable than the first pick in the draft is of course a contract signing, and that is what we have in store tonight as well. Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles will make things official for WWE Backlash France. Welcome back guys to the channel. Time to preview SmackDown, night 1 of the draft. Night 2 will take place on Monday Night Raw. We pretty much have a full roster that is being drafted. Champions though aren't eligible. They will remain on their respective show. Apart from, I believe, the women's tag team champions, they're going to be assigned a home brand tonight, but apparently can still defend their belts. So straight away, that just seems like a fucking mess. As soon as you've got somebody that can come over and switch, and it just doesn't work. Now, WWE made it work back in the day with the Undisputed Champion, The Undertaker, and they did a really good job of having The Undertaker have separate feuds on different shows, but we know with WWE that there is no point of a draft. We know that within 2 weeks, 2 months, you're going to see Raw people on SmackDown, SmackDown people on Raw. I remember when they did the draft last year, literally the very first show after the draft, when everything had been finalised, they already fucked up by having people switch shows on the very first show after the draft. I mean, what are we doing?
Yeah, that's awful, man. And that was Triple H. Like, come on. I just don't get that. How can you have a draft and then literally ruin it with a tournament that includes both brands going for the one belt?
It was retarded. Here, there's a brand split, but you know what? We're going to have SmackDown guys competing for this Raw Championship after. I mean, how dumb is that? How fucking dumb is that?
And here, I've no faith they won't do it again.
Yeah, that tournament should have just been people from Raw.
Yeah.
Simple as.
But the problem was, Raw was awful. Didn't have anybody.
True, I mean, but a Raw guy won it anyway, so what's the difference?
Yeah.
But
look, make it believable.
We're not here to talk about last year. That was last year's mistakes. Let's talk about tonight. We'll leave the draft for last. So, Cody Rhodes, AJ Styles contract signing. The only thing I would say is it actually feels like it's been a while since there was a contract signing. I remember we were getting these every night when McMahon was there.
Yeah. No, there was a period a couple of years ago where it was literally every night.
It was like contract signing 1 week, Miz TV the next week, followed by contract signing the week after, then Miz TV. It was alternating. I mean, it was like without fail, contract signing Miz TV, contract signing Miz TV. That's what you got for like a 2-year period. So they seem to have cut back on that. We're getting the contract signing tonight. We've got Cody Rhodes, who bores us, and AJ Styles, who isn't known for being a great talker. I wonder what they will have to talk about. Who knows? The American dream.
The gay community.
I mean, AJ Styles worked with Dusty in TNA. Could that be brought up?
That could be brought up, but what about Dustin? What about his gay community children? That get brought up? AJ Styles?
The gay community? I'm not touching the roads.
Anyway, we'll see what happens tonight, I guess, on SmackDown. We'll find out what's next for Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga following the onslaught on Kevin Owens. We haven't seen Jimmy Uso since he was taken out by Tama Tonga and Solo. I wonder what will happen there. Could we get Roman Reigns on the show tonight? No. For some reason, he's not going to be there. He's not advertised. Why? Why? Do you remember when Austin overcame McMahon back in the day in the corporation? Like, the McMahon and the corporation, instead of showing up the next night to try and screw Austin at the belt and win it back, they would just disappear from him.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then Austin would just spend the next 4 weeks just cutting these generic promos, thanking the fans.
But see, not the problem is though, right? It's like, you can have something great. It's like you said, that Rock and Cody Rhodes ending Raw, it was great. But there's no consistency. You know it's never going to last. Because you know that they're going to disappear for like 6 months.
It's like that WrestleMania kickoff show that they done with Cody, Rock slapping Cody. People were intrigued. That was going viral. We wanted to see what happened the next night on SmackDown. What happened? Triple H came out, nobody else was there, and Triple H cut a boring 5-minute promo. Should have followed it up the next night with The Rock.
No, they should have, but they didn't.
Or even Cody Rhodes, for God's sake, he was there. He was doing a dark match. He fucking wrestled a dark match.
I mean, I don't get it. Like, Exactly, he was there.
Strike when the iron's hot, and WWE's don't do that.
Not when it's looking
Oh,
good.
what's that? Roman Reigns 4-year title reign ended. Oh, how's Roman Reigns going to react? We want to know how Roman Reigns is on the very first show after losing his belt. Oh, what's that? You're not going to give us him? Ah, God, right, you're going to let all this heat and all the momentum that he had die down. Fair enough. Oh, Gunther's just lost the belt, first time in 2 years. How's Gunther going to react the next night, Monday Night Raw? What are we going to see for Gunther? Is he going to be angry? Is he going to try and win that belt back? No, he's not going to be there for 2 weeks. I mean, like, what the fuck are they doing? Anyway, enough about that. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee taking on Angel Garza and the other guy.
That guy.
2 fucking bums, man. 3 bums. 3 bums and a luchador legend. Are you interested in this? Because I'm not.
I'm not interested in it, but what I'm interested
No, but there's people that would say, oh, user haters. Angel Garza and the other guy are a great tag team.
Tim Hall commented on our SmackDown quarter by quarter ratings, and this is relevant because guess what? We're talking about SmackDown, damn it. And he said, good video, fellas. Then he responded to himself saying, I'm starting to think these guys don't have a clue about how the ratings and demo data is collected. Then he replied to himself again. He said, ha! Never mind. Towards the end of one of them finally admits, or at least asks, how do they know an 18-year-old is watching? Then the other says the demo should be lowered or changed, confirming that neither one of them understands what they are talking about. Right, Tim Hall, how the fuck how would they know what age the person is who's watching the show? There is no way for the Nelson ratings or a rating system to determine how old is the fucking viewer in the house.
Yeah, it's gonna go based on the household.
Yeah.
So, like, there could be 4 people in the house, and they could all be different ages, but at the end of the day,
but
you don't really know which one is watching it. It's
it
going
will be whoever's
paying the cable subscription.
Yes, exactly. So by his logic, it's like, well, if somebody invites their friends round and, there's a median age of 48, then they're going to be in the 18 to 49. But if they bring their older pal round who's 55 and still loves wrestling for some reason because he's a weird fucking weirdo, and that brings the median age up to 51, he's not in the 18 to 4. Fuck off, Tim. Anyway.
Aye, yeah.
Back to the show that draws the biggest rating.
But the demo is flawed. The demo, it's a load of pish. See, they don't give a fuck.
No, but see, we never pretended to know the ins and outs of the ratings, right? But I would bet everything I own, by the way, that they do. The rating systems can't know who's watching it unless it's the person who's actually paying the subscription.
I guarantee you, McMahon doesn't give a shit about the demo. He's always cared about the overall viewership. Nobody really cared about the demo until AEW were pushing it as this amazing thing. I understand, right? You would rather have younger viewers than older viewers, I think. I mean, you don't want all your viewers to be 70 because they'll be dead soon.
Aye.
But at the same time, it's like, let's not pretend that 18 and 49-year-olds are the same. That is completely... Like, a 55-year-old's got more in common with a 49-year-old than a 18-year-old does.
In America, man, you can't even buy a drink if you're 18.
Yeah, so the ratings are flawed. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about the draft then. So, unless you want to talk about Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee taking on...
No, let's move on. I just thought I had to bring that up. That wee comment grind at my gears.
Right, anyway, so the draft tonight, it is night 1. There will be 16 picks. 8 for Raw, 8 for SmackDown. NXT stars will be eligible. Apparently NXT will be getting some people from SmackDown and Raw, but they've not been assigned any picks for tonight, so I'm kind of assuming NXT's picks will just be made backstage either by Ava Rain randomly, or they will just happen as part of the draft lottery after the show. That seems to be how it's going to go.
Back in the day though, man, at least like they were actually giving like 10 people into each brand. I feel like a big deal now. See the people that's actually not getting picked on the show, you have to be shit.
Yeah, but you don't think it's massively flawed the way you can draft someone that's already on your show? Oh, SmackDown drafts the Bloodline. Fuck, no you don't.
Oh, whoop
They're already there.
No.
They're already fucking there. Yeah, just...
I actually think our underrated draft era was like when they just had like the random number generator thing on the screen. And it was like, da-da-da-da, how are they going to go?
No, somebody had to win a match first.
Aye, but then it was random.
Ah, but that was good.
I know, it was good.
Aye, but you didn't draft somebody.
How good was the Battle Royals you used to get, man? Big Show ripping off his fucking shirt.
ECW.
All that shit.
Anyway,
come on, give us that every day.
Any final thoughts on the...
The draft's shite. It's like, I mean, not remember 8 years ago though, it was like, oh my god, who are they bringing back? They actually did bring back quite a lot of people, like, and then you're like, oh, Goldberg, oh yeah, he came back a wee bit later. It's like Brock, and all, and then, but even then, like see this, it doesn't feel like a draft. It's like when McMahon called it the Superstar Shake-Up. It's the same shite, man. It's just a ploy to try and get ratings. It's nothing more, nothing less. It's pish. And they don't even, I mean, why am I supposed to care, right, about Scrap Daddy Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis? It means a bit more like when you've got Paul Heyman and fucking Bischoff picking people, not these two bums. Know what I mean?
Yeah, any final thoughts then?
That's it, it's shite.
There you go, guys.
Might watch it, might not.
Might watch it. You know you're watching it.
I'll be there.
Anyway, catching the...
Will the rating go up though? I'm going to say no.
Oh, I'm going to say yes, it's a draft.
They've probably got competition tonight. Dave Meltzer probably knows.
Anyway, well, the competition certainly
According to Dave Meltzer, though, they actually kept Swerve Strickland's main promo to Saturday because they knew he wouldn't draw well on Wednesday.
Well, no, apparently it's because there's a basketball on in the lead into Collision, and AEW is expecting to do their best quarter of the year on Collision, so that they want him to open up the show. So
but that's pathetic.
So
why couldn't he just? Why can't he have his promo on Dynamite and then cut another one on Collision? Why?
Yeah, so
I've never seen a company, right, where imagine if Cody Rhodes just had a match against Jimmy Wang Yang after Mania 40 instead of interacting with The Rock or Triple H.
And then comes out in NXT to cut his promo because...
Aye, work out one.
You know, it doesn't make any sense, but that was the reasoning behind that.
I'm not Shane! Yep, you're not, buddy.
Yeah, so the first thing we see from Swerve Strickland after winning the belt is going 50-50 with some guy from fucking Ring of Honor.
Kyle Fletcher. Don't ask me where I whipped the name out from, but I did.
Yeah, so, you know, it just doesn't make a lot of sense, does it?
It doesn't. Makes no sense, guys, but SmackDown tonight will probably make even less.
Anyway, guys, that's it. Catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.